Welcome back, everybody, to another Odds on Gaming Dragonfire Real, Raw, Authentic Reactions, where we do the realest reactions possible, very limited editing to keep everything real and flowing as naturally as possible. Tonight, we're back with another reaction. Citizen Soldier has put out a lyric video for their song Made by Misery. So I figure we will try to push forward and react to this track. And the lyric video, and yeah, and go from there. So yeah, let's just roll out, and we'll keep you and check it out. All right, guys, welcome back in. As I said, we're about to check out Made by Misery official lyric video by Citizen Soldier. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Hey.
Depression's a liar when I wouldn't let go. Baptized myself in the ink that wrote my suicide note. Reborn as somebody stronger than I ever have known. Can't fall in place until you break, 'cause I was made by misery, suffered to save. Oh, I'm not to blame. I've learned that lonely roads can lead to hearts of gold. Yeah, I was made by misery. Until you break, 'cause I was made by misery, suffered to save. Oh, I'm not to blame. I've learned that lonely roads can lead to hearts of gold. Yeah, I was made by misery.
Beautiful vocals.
'Cause I was made by misery, suffered to save. Oh, I'm not to blame. I've learned that lonely roads can lead to hearts of gold. Yeah, I was made by misery.
Alright, guys, that was Made by Misery by Citizen Soldier. So flip it over and I will do my final 2 cents of this track. I hope to see you there. Alright, guys, that was Citizen Soldier's Made by Misery. That was not what I expected it to be. The topic was what I thought it was going to be. But I did not anticipate how it was going to sound to what it sounded like. Very different. It was very different. Good song still. I got it as an 8. Will say it's probably my least favorite off of the ICU album. Still a solid song, good song. Vocals were great. Both the I guess falsetto thing. I hope that's the right term. Towards the end, that was beautiful. The hard parts were very good too. The riffs were amazing. Hats off to the guitars for this one. They were shredding through the song. Drums were going through. Video itself, for standard, System Soldier, a very good lyric video that accompanied the song very well. I did like the special effects of, I don't know what you would exactly call it, but there was things that kind of symbolized, at least to me, synapses of the brain firing. So I thought that was a cool little addition that they put into the lyric video. I don't really feel all System Soldier songs need it, but it does help a lot, makes it better. Really puts you in kind of the whole feel of the presentation. It makes it more of an experience, not just a listening session, if that makes sense. But the song itself was lyrically very well written, very well structured. The emotion was there, per usual. And it was basically what you would think by the title of the song. Being made, being forged in battle, if you will. Like, this is who I was meant to be, so everything was there to build me to who I am. A type of thing that's about, taking negative, turning it into positive, the best that you can. So yeah, it was about, taking all the bad, and having it instead build your character instead of just dwelling in it and suffering in it and, not being able to move past it. Because, that's ideally what you want to do. Because you're badasses, right? Warriors out there. So that's what it's about. It's like it's your chinks, it's your armor. And you have lots of armor on, and all the stuff that has happened are just putting chinks in that armor. He did have a nice line. I think it was the chorus, where he said, he's learned lonely roads lead to hearts of gold. Something like that. I don't know if that was the exact line. Very good line. Trying to think on how I want to form that thought. Because in many cases, he's correct. For most people, I would say, that have dealt with struggling roads, lonely roads, because generally, you don't want other people to feel how you have felt or still feel, so it creates more of a sympathetic, empathetic kind of personality trait. Now, sometimes that's not the case. Some of us are very cold. Some of us think we're, hearts of gold. But sometimes that's just not the case. So yeah, it's generally, I would agree with that. I have met people, in my past that do, a lot of you on the channel, I can tell you have hearts of gold, and you could say that, would you be who you are today with what you have struggled through? Well, it sucks that you have struggled through what you have, struggled through. You can't change it, right? And would you want to, ultimately? Do you like the person that you are now? Even if you're struggling, if you really think about it, put the depression aside and all the struggles still, do you like who you are? Would you want to really be somebody else? Right? And I think it's the key thing to think about. Because in a lot of cases, people that have went through stuff are the best people. So would you still be that if you didn't go through what you went through to get to be who you are now? You know what I mean? I hope that was phrased correctly. So yeah. He also, I think, had a line about skeletons can either give you hell or hope or home. I can't remember exactly. That's basically what we were talking about there. You can choose on how your past is going to shape who you are and who you will be. Because you could choose the route of just where just isn't building your character, it's just breaking you down. And that just leads to more despair, keeps you in the dark place. And if you do the hope or home, whatever word it was, I cannot remember for the life of me, then that is something that you have molded your bad into something good. And I think that's an important thing to do. As somebody that suffers for severe depression and dark places, I have still managed to mold the majority of my feelings into who I am now. Am I light? Probably not. But at least I'm real, I'm honest, and I have taken my struggles and tried to do something good with it. Whether I succeed or fail in my attempts, I'm happy with the attempts. I'm happy with how far I've come. Because there was a time where I was in pitch black. But over the years, I have kind of molded it into a warrior mentality. That even my bad days can get very bad. I know I have made it through worse, much worse, much worse. So everything else is punches that hurt, but nothing I can't endure. And that's because, I've molded it into a strength instead of a weakness, and a purpose. Because in a world of coldness and darkness, I try my very best to be a beacon of light, whether it's to you guys for a couple seconds, a couple hours, or a memory that lasts a lifetime. So I think that's more or less what it's about. Made by misery, getting built from your past instead of it breaking you. It's your foundation for who you are and who you will be. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. It was good to do another reaction. I'm going to try my best to be more consistent with it. But as I said yesterday, I do have issues physically right now. Mentally, we don't even want to get into that conversation. But physically, I have a specialist appointment at the end of the month. So after that, it should be consistently on a more regular basis. So thank you all for watching this reaction. Hopefully there was something in it that you liked. If not, I do apologize for that. And yeah, have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be when viewing this reaction. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Did I do a rating? I don't remember. Oh well, I won't do it twice, because if I already did it, don't know. Thank you once again, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.